Hey, what's up, guys? This is Lou, and I am sitting outside of a little coffee shop, and I'm having some pumpkin spiced coffee with a little half and half and no sugar. I just committed the ultimate. I just committed the ultimate challenge and got through it. Went into this amazing bakery, and I only bought coffee. It was filled with incredible cake and everything, and it was so tempting. It was just like insane. But anyway, I'm just reaching out to all of you to tell you that I hope you have a great weekend. I think a lot of people get beaten up during the week. I'm one of those people. This has been a very, very, very trying week. Um, my fiance was in the hospital. Um, a bunch of things had to happen with my kids, and there's all kinds of stuff. And I had to take my brother to the doctor, and just had to miss some work. Had to bring some work home. Um, there's an old saying, the best way to give God a good laugh is to tell him your plans. And I'm glad I heard that early on. I heard that when I was in college, because here's the deal: everything that can get fucked up is just going to get fucked up. And I'm sorry for cursing, but that's just the way it works. Anything that can go wrong will. And I've always found that if I'm going to be braced for the worst, I'm going to get through things. Mel Brooks had a great saying: "Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best." And if you don't know who Mel Brooks is, you should rent Young Frankenstein, or I better be modern and say you should illegally download it on your computer, your phone, excuse me. Um, anyway, positivity goes a long way. If you have a good attitude, you will overcome everything. And life's never going to get easier. I'm an architect, and I'm also a Beachbody coach, and I get the same shit excuses I do with both fields. I get people telling me, well, we're not ready to put this addition on even though we really need it because money's too tight. Well, I'm not ready to make you my coach because I can't afford to do anything like eat right and get a program right now because money's too tight. Um, I'm not ready to do this because I want to get in better shape before I do that. And they're all excuses. And the thing is, nothing's ever going to get easier. You will never have a fair break. No one's going to cut you some slack. The only time you're going to get a fair break is when you die and go to heaven and you get wings. And even then we don't know. But you really need to have an incredibly positive attitude. You need to realize that all these things in life that are happening to you, they're going to build character. They're going to make you stronger. When you overcome bad things, that's the most amazing euphoric feeling in the world. I have overcome so many bad things. People don't know the shit I've been through. I'm going to just throw some things at you to make your jaw drop. All through college, my parents didn't pay for it. I had to pay for it myself. I had to figure it out. I had 4 jobs. I just made it happen. I went to school at night. Somehow it worked. It took me 7 years to get my damn degree, but it worked. And meanwhile, all through college, you guys were sleeping at night and going to parties. I was home doing work because architecture college is insane. But I was also doing weird things. Like, my grandparents were bedridden. They lived in our basement. You know what it's like to change your grandma on the potty? It's just not fun. I'm not going into details, but I've definitely not had an easy life. But I'm still a happy, fun person. I'm still positive. If you keep that positive attitude, it will go so far with you. I've walked through the streets and had birds poop out of me on the sky. And I remember the first time and the only time that ever happened, somebody told me, it's a good sign. It means it's a sign of good luck. And that day I got a raise in my architecture firm. So don't let negativity get you down. If bad things happen, just make a plan. Sometimes knowing what the problem is will halfway solve it. Just go get it. Just don't rely on other people. Don't wait for so and so to help you out. Don't cast blame. Be your own boss. Accept responsibility. Step up to the plate. Write on a piece of paper what this damn problem is and get through it. Figure out what you have to do. If you don't have the answer, talk to a professional or go to a library and get a book on it. It's really not that hard. You're a digital age. Go online, Google it, whatever. Could be anything. If you're suffering from something, if your back is killing you, whatever the problem is, I don't care. Go figure it out. Make it work. Get better. Get back in shape. Get back on it. And here's the kicker. The reason why you will never have an easy life, the reason why it will never get better, meaning you'll never be free of problems, because as soon as you take total control over everything that you're going through, Your kids are going to go through it, and they're going to need you as their rock to show them that they can go through it. You ever talk to an older person and tell them, yeah, I lost my job, blah, 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 and they're like smiling at you because they know that they've been through some hard times. Maybe it's like your grandparents and they've been through the Great Depression, or maybe they were in the Revolutionary War when the British were killing everyone. I don't know. That's obviously not true, but here's the deal. If you have a positive attitude, you can overcome anything. You can do it. You don't need anyone to count on. You have everything you need in your possession. As long as you wake up above the grass every day, you're able to get into the fight and kick and win. So I hope this sparked you up. I'm just totally sick of reading about Hillary and Trump, even though the election is way over. I want to read about fun stuff. Sadly, that's not always the case. So I'm hoping this video maybe makes your day a little bit. And as soon as I get this video done, I get to go home and maybe I'll work out and I'll post about that too, and you'll hear all about it. So take care, guys.